The trailer for Season 3 of The Bad Batch released, and there's a lot of excitement about it. I'm really excited to see what the final season of the show has to offer. But at the end of the trailer, Asajj Ventress appears. And this has left me very excited to see where her character goes, but also left people very annoyed. Because if you're not aware, Asajj Ventress' fate was shown in the novel Dark Disciple. I believe that's the name of the novel, and this was supposed to be the unfinished Clone Wars arc in Season 6. And the reason people are annoyed is because you see her fate, and spoiler alert, she does die at the end of the novel, where in the story, she hooks up with Clone Voss, they have a relationship, Clone Voss goes to the dark side. It's like this whole entire thing, and it would have been cool to see in the Clone Wars arc. Nevertheless, Asajj Ventress isn't really dead because she's in the Bad Batch, and this isn't a flashback, because I don't think it is, because why would it be? I guess we have to see on that, but I highly doubt it would be a flashback. But seeing her emerge, for me, I'm fine with, because I didn't read the book. And like, to me, I don't really care about the novelizations and comic books, but the people who do read them, it's just another example of why Dave Filoni is just kind of just changes and retcons things, because in the past, he retconned Ahsoka's story with Tales of the Jedi, and also, and even talking about the Bad Batch, in the first episode of the Bad Batch, King Jarrus's backstory of how he survived Order 66 changed, because that was, both those examples were in comic books already, novels, and he just changed it. And it's like, well, do the comic books and novels, are those canon, or is it the visual things that are canon? Because Disney has said everything's canon, but to me, I don't think so. But the funny thing about the whole Asajj Ventress dying now appearing in the Bad Batch now is because the novel was a Clone Wars arc. This time around, Dave Filoni's doing it to himself and his fellow writers of the Clone Wars that he worked with in the past. I think it's funny that he's doing it to himself and his writers rather than to someone else who wrote novels and stuff like that. Granted, you can argue he could do that because he created characters, especially with like King Jarrus. He created that character, and same with Ahsoka. Like, he created it, so he can do whatever he wants. The authors who wrote those novels and comic books don't have the right to like gatekeep their version of the character, because Dave Filoni created them. He can do whatever he wants and change the backstory however he wants. To me, when it comes to the whole Asajj Ventress debacle, I don't care, because for myself and most people who don't read the comics and novels, last time I saw Asajj Ventress was in Season 5 of the Clone Wars, and that was it. And for many years after that, we questioned what happened to her. And obviously the Dark Disciple novel covered that, but most people don't read it. So I guess her appearing in the Bad Batch makes more sense, because, it is a continuation of the Clone Wars. I do consider the Bad Batch to be Season 8, 9, 10 of the Clone Wars, just with a different name, and some people do disagree with that, but that's why I see it. Having her appear in Bad Batch makes perfect sense, and, they're probably going to have a line in there explaining what happened, but even so, just having her in the future show up again does dampen her death in the Dark Disciple novel, which, yeah, if you read the novel, it kind of sucks, because, like, she's not really dead then. So, I understand where people are coming from, but, the visual stuff, the shows, the movies, video games, to me, they're more important than the books and novels, because that's where most people watch Star Wars. Like, Star Wars is a visual medium, not a book franchise. This isn't Harry Potter, where most of the lore and the reason why you consume Harry Potter stuff is because of the movies. No, it's because you read the books. You know what I mean? But with Star Wars, it's the opposite. That's just how it is. That's how I feel. Do you agree or disagree? Because I'm gonna end it here. This whole debacle was just another example of Dave Filoni tampering with like pre-existing work and canon. But it's not the first time. And it's definitely not gonna be the last time. But if you guys enjoy this video, hit the like button, subscribe. What do you think of this whole thing? Is it stupid? Is it reasonable to get upset by it? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm gonna go now. So goodbye, everyone.